All very good things, but for us over 40 gents, sometimes our hands end up outside of posture. Well, there are certain positions where you can place your hands where they're actually not vulnerable to attack. And one of them is you place the heel of the hand onto the mat, and you put your hand like this. You put your heel of the hand onto the mat, and you point your fingers away from their head, and you squeeze your elbow inward and towards the thigh. Chris, please, would you give me your Americana, please? I'm sorry, the Kimura. So close. So great position for you to put your hand. Now, this positioning is not only used from inside of the guard, but it's also used when you pass the guard. How much weight do you see on his chest? How much weight do you feel on your chest?
Zero.
Zero weight on the chest. So I got good positioning here. Would you replace the guard, please? No space to replace the guard.
So you're doing all this hitting in here. Wow. Wow, that's insane.
My left hand will go all the way underneath. I will put my hands together where my left hand will actually grab my right, like this. Come on in closer, you can see this. And you can come down. So as I control from here, I'm going to move my right hip forward and in front of his shoulder as I pick up my left elbow and move my forearm closer to his shoulder. It's hard to do this slow, so I'll just do this in one motion.
Oh!
I'll send you what I text and send you too.
Yeah, I just sent it
Okay, thank you.
on your text. If it went to industrial, I'll send it.
I thought I was being tricky on that one.
Oh, okay.
Guess not.
Yeah, I'm just doing it now.
Oh!
I may come lift the leg and do a groin shot. I may do lift the leg once, lift the leg a second time. I'm sorry, my feet are at 6 o'clock, my head is at 12 o'clock. Same thing when I turn onto my side, feet are at 6 o'clock, head is at 12 o'clock. I'm gonna take this knee and bring it up to about 4 o'clock. I'm gonna take my right foot, which is at 6 o'clock, and put it back here somewhere between 8 and 9 o'clock. Then I'm gonna put my heel onto the mat and do a crunch. This is what makes it difficult for the person to drive and put me onto my back. Difficult, not impossible. So this is our first position, partially onto your side. You turn onto your side, bottom knee comes up closer to your elbow, not entirely, not to 3 o'clock, just somewhere down here about 4 o'clock. Make sure you have your toes into the mat so that you can bridge, and then you have the top foot that goes behind you somewhere between 8 and 9 o'clock, and then you do a crunch. This is what you do from the bottom of the front mount and the bottom of the side mount. Our second position. And then while this is going on, while they're trying to fight, you're going to take the thumb side of your wrist and hook the bend of their elbow and pull the elbow out. This is much harder for me to resist, let's go back, than trying to pull the arm out from the armpit. The arm doesn't come out very much. The shoulder moves, but the elbow doesn't move much. So I want you to get in the habit of hooking the elbow and pull the elbow out. Now it's much harder for me to get this back. Once you have this hooked, then this hand lets go, pushes on the side of the head, and you finish with spinning arm lock. So, as you can see, there's a lot to moving your knee inward. You can move your knee inward and turn it into a side kick. You can move your knee inward and then come back and follow up with your own sweeping kick or oblique kick. You can move your knee inward and turn it into a spinning elbow. So, having somebody kick at your knee, not a problem when you know how to escape your knee inward.